Hello guys, welcome back to my channel. My name is Olga. If you're new here, welcome. So in today's video I'm going to have for you, I'm going to be showing you my single blushes and bronzers that I have in my collection. So, and kind of like go through those, showing you what I have and see if I can get rid of some bronzers or blushes that I don't use no more, or I feel that I'm going to be using anymore, and give it away to somebody else that will get more use than me. Yeah, so if you like this type of videos, please give me a thumbs up and consider subscribing at the end of this video if you like it. And yeah, so let's get started because we have kind of like not that much, but we have a lot to go through, so keep on watching. Okay guys, so let's start by declaring my bronzers, and then after that I'm gonna go with my blushes. So this is my bronzer drawer, so let's dive in. I have this one from Makeup Revolution, and this says Glow. This is the bronzer. This is in the shade Light, and this is the Splendor Ultra Matte Bronzer. This is light, guys, so you definitely these bronzers, you can it has really dark colors for those who has kind of like dark rich skin tone, so you definitely can find a good bronzer for you. But for the for people that has fair skin tones, I don't think this bronzer will work for y'all, because this is the light, and for me this is a little bit dark for me, but I can still make it work. So I'm gonna keep it just because it's a really a new product, and I just tried it like once, but I really like it when I did. So I got this one from Essence, and this is the Sun Club Luminous Bronzing Powder, and this is in medium tone. So I believe they have different for different skin types, but this is how the bronzer looks like. It's really pretty. I really like it, and I'm keeping this one. This is in the shade 20 Sunskin in California. These two are pretty big size bronzers, and they're not that expensive. So next I got this one from what is this? This one from the brand Splendor Baked Bronzer in the shade Tuscan Sunrise. So this is how the bronzer looks like. I don't know about this bronzer. I got this bronzer in one of my it's one of the subscription boxes that I did a long time ago, but it's a pretty bronzer. I'm gonna keep it because it's kind of like a luminous bronzer, so definitely it's really nice. I really like luminous bronzer too, just because it gives you that pretty glow, like sunscreen look, so I really like it. So I'm gonna keep this one too. Then I had this one from Rimmel London, and this is the Natural Bronzer Waterproof Bronzing Powder, and I had in the shade 22 Sun Bronze. This is the color right here. It's pretty nice. I really like it, and as you can see, it's a pretty good color. So yeah, I'm gonna be keeping this bronzer as well. So next I got this one from Milani, and this is the this is the shade 03 Suntan. It's really pretty. I'm keeping this bronzer. Then I had this one from Too Faced. I got this one in my BoxyCharm, and this is the Chocolate Gore. Like I said, it's a luminous bronzer. I really like this one. Next I had this one from Meili. I don't know. That's a brand that I'm not familiar too much. I got this one in my, I think it was an Ipsy, and this is the Sunskin Bronzer, but this one is way too, you see the colors that it has, like these three colors that are the bronzers, and everything else are kind of like highlighters, so I guess you just mix all around. But for I don't see myself using this bronzer a lot, so I'm gonna be declaring this bronzer. Next I got this one from Ofra Cosmetics, and this is in the shade Americano, and the cap, it came out broken, but this is how it looks like. I really like it. It's a luminous bronzer as well, so I really enjoy this bronzer. I'm gonna keep it. Next I had this one from Morphe, and this is the dual ones that they have. This is the Brown Tour Bronzer and Contour in ones, and the shade Blogger. So this is how it looks like. I really like it. It's a pretty nice warm bronzer. Next, I have this one from Gigi Gorgeous, and this was a collaboration with Ipsy. And yeah, so this is how it looks like. I don't really reach for this bronzer a lot, so I'm gonna be decluttering this bronzer. Next, I have this bronzer right here from Urban Decay. I already have a long time with this bronzer, kind of like maybe 2 or 3 years, but it's still performance really good, and I almost hit pan. If you can see, I can see like the circles from the pan. So yeah, so I almost hitting pan on this one. If this one is a bronzer really good, that I would definitely will be repurchasing this bronzer because I love it so much. Next, I had this one from NYX, and this is the matte bronzer. I think they have a new compact, but it has the same formula. But this is how it looks like. I really like it. It's a pretty good drugstore bronzer, so I'm keeping this one. Next, I had this one from e.l.f., and this is the Forever Sunscreen. This is really good too. I really like it. I definitely want to grab the other shade next to this one to see. Next, I had this one from Barrel Minerals, and this is in the shade Fontaine, and this is kind of like, oh, if I can open it, and this is kind of like a cool tone bronzer. So this one definitely can be more like a contour bronzer, but I can still make it like a contour, but I can still make it work for a bronzing powder for bronzer. But yeah, so this is how it looks like. I really like it, so I'm keeping it. Next, I had this one from MAC, and this is the Gimme Sun. You know, this Gimme Sun was really popular back in the day. So yeah, it's a really warm bronzer. If you don't like warm bronzer, you're not gonna like this bronzer. But this one is really like, I got this one because Desi Perkins was raving about this bronzer. She was using it a lot back in the day. So yeah, I think she still like it, like still using it. She like it. So yes, I really like it, and I got it because of her. So yeah, so I'm keeping that one. Next, I had this one from Seattle, London. This one right here. If I can. So this is how it looks like. This is also a luminous bronzer, and as you can see, let me go ahead and zoom you out. Like, it has kind of like some glitters, but whenever you put it into your skin, those glitters doesn't show up. So it's a pretty nice bronzer, and this is in the shade South Beach, and I'm keeping that one. I also had this one from Patrick Star and MAC. It was a collaboration, and this is how the bronzer looks like. It's really pretty. I really like it, and this is in Gimme Life bronzing powder. So yeah, I'm keeping that one. Next, I had this one, my butter bronzer. This one is amazing. It smells delicious. So yes, I'm keeping that one too. Take Me Home the Bronze. This one is from The Balm, and this is in the shade Thomas. So yeah, I see these bronzers on sale at Kohl's. So if you're interested to grabbing these bronzers, they're really good. I think it's really good. So grab it from Kohl's. They're on sale, and Kohl's is having the 20% extra from the discounting price already. So that's a pretty good deal. I don't know, I don't remember for how much, but it's on sale. So this is how the color looks like. I really like it. It's a matte bronzer, so I'm definitely keeping that one. I got this one from Neutrogena. This is the Healthy Skin Blend. So I really like this bronzer. I got this bronzer because Casey Holmes raved about this bronzer like maybe like a year ago. I don't know if she still uses it, but yeah, so I got it because of her, a recommendation of her. But yeah, this is in the shade Dirty Sunscreen. I really like it, so I'm keeping that one. This is from BH Cosmetics, and this is how it looks like. This is really warm from me. I don't know if I'm gonna be keeping this one. This is the Brilliant Bronzer in Bronze Bay. So I'm gonna be declaring this bronzer. This is from Becca, and this is the Bronze Bondi in Sunlit Bronzer. So this is how it looks like. This is really pretty. I really like it, and yeah, so I'm keeping this one too. This is from Collab. This was a great dupe for the Hoola bronzer. I have the Hula, but I have it in the face palette. I don't have it as a single no more. So this is how the, so I don't know, I really like it. It's a pretty cool bronzer. I definitely use it like, you know, in camera, because you cannot get your hands on this bronzer. This one was in the shade Mayor. So yeah, I like this bronzer and I'm keeping this one. I got this bronzing powder from Dominic Cosmetics. This was a shade too dark for me, but I can make it work as a bronzer. So this is how it looks like. I really like it. It's really pretty. So I really like this one. Next I had this one from ColourPop, and this is the pressed powder face, and this is in the shade California Dreaming. ColourPop made really cool, nice bronzers, and this is how the color looks like. It's really pretty, really warm tone. I really like it. Next I had this one from number 7, and this is how it looks like. I think you can get this brand. I don't know if you can get at Target. I don't see too many stuff for number 7, but you can definitely get this at CVS. That's where I see it. I bought it at Target, but that was a long time ago. So this is how the bronzer looks like. It's really pretty and it's really affordable. This is in the shade Caramel. I'm keeping this one. Next I had this one from Pretty Vulgar. I really like it. I think I got this one in my BoxyCharm. It's really pretty. I like it. I'm keeping this one. And last but not least, I have my Morphe big ass pan. This is the Glam Bronze Face and Body Powder in Originator, something like that. So look at this. This is a huge pan. So yeah, I really like this bronzer. So I pretty much like everything that I have. So I just got rid of 2 bronzers. So I don't know, like, this is so difficult, but maybe next time I will get rid of more. So I just got rid of 3 bronzers. This one's right here. So let's move on with blush and see how we do with this one. So this is my blush. Okay, so let's move on with my blush drawer. So this is what I have. So first I had this 3 from Almay, and this is really nice. I really like this, and I got it. This ones I got one more, and they're really pretty colors, and I really like it. They're really pigmented, and yeah, so I'm definitely be keeping these 3. I just got it like 2 months ago, so definitely keeping that one. Next I had this one. I got this one, I think, in BoxyCharm. This is the Note. I think that's the brand. This is in the shade 05 Desert Dope. I don't like the packet. It's too bulky just for this thing right here on the back. I don't know what they have. I don't remember getting anything here, but this is how it looks like. It's a really pretty color, but I don't like the package, so I'm gonna be declaring this blush. Next I had this one from Seattle, London, and this is in the shade, this is the Marble Light Dust. This one also got it in my BoxyCharm. This is how it looks like. It's really pretty. I like it. I'm keeping it. Next I had this one from Benefit, and this is the California one, and this is how it looks like. Really a peachy color. Like it. So next I had this one from Laura Geller. This is the Baked Blush in Brightening. I think that's the shade. I don't know, but this is how it looks like. It's really stunning, a baked blush. Keeping this one. Next I had this one from Flower Beauty, and this is the only one that I got, and this is in the shade Peach Primrose. And it's a peachy shade, really pretty. So yeah, I'm keeping that one. Next I had this one from Ofra and Madison Miller collaboration, and this is how it looks like. Really pretty color, like a dusty mauve color, and this is in the shade Sweet Stuff. Next I have this one's from Honest Beauty. I definitely have one more, but I will be keeping all these 3 colors. They're really beautiful cream blushes. They're really pigmented and they're really stunning. Like, I really like it. Honest Beauty in general. Next, I had this one from Fenty Beauty. I got this one in my BoxyCharm, and yeah, so this is in the shade Chili Mango, and this is a really orange with some shimmer colors. You know what, I'm gonna be using this color, like I haven't used it and I feel like this is too dry. It's a dry formula, it's not that creamy at all, so it's kind of like hard to blend when you put it into your cheeks, so I'm gonna be declaring that one. Next, I had this little one from Essence. Essence has really good blushes and they're really inexpensive. I think this one was like $3, definitely like less than $5, but this is how the color looks like. I really like it. It's kind of like a mauve color, dusty rosy color. So yeah, I really like Essence blushes. Next, I had this one from It Cosmetics. This is the Bye Bye Pores blush, and in the shade Sweet Chicks. This is how it looks like. It's kind of like has some gold flecks in it. It's pretty. Kind of looks like the NARS Orgasm blush. Next, I had this one from Burt's Bees blush. This is the shade Bare Peach. This is really pretty, really stunning. This is how it looks like. I like it, and I'm keeping this blush. Next, I had this one from for Hourglass. I got this one in my BoxyCharm as well, and this is the color. This is really pretty. I really like it and keeping it. Next, I had this one from Becca. This is the only blush that I got from Becca, and this is gorgeous. Look at this color, and this is in the shade Snapdragon. I got this one in my BoxyCharm as well. I got this dual cream blush from Wonder Beauty. I got this one in my Try Beauty box, and this is Double Date. This is for the lips and cheeks. I really like this color. I really like this one from my cheeks, like for a cream blush, but this one is kind of like a clear color. You can mix those two colors together and they will give you kind of like a glossy cheeks, but I like to use this one by itself for my lips just to give a little bit of hydration. Then I had this one from Dominic Cosmetics, and this is in the shade kind of like a rosy color, the Sunset Glow. So definitely I use this one as a cream blush. Look at the color, it's really pretty, so I'll keep this one. Next, I had this Milani Baked blush, and this is in the shade Luminoso. Who doesn't like this blush? I think everybody likes this blush. It's really stunning, and I'm keeping this blush. This blush doesn't go anywhere. Next, I had this one from Pretty Vulgar, and this is how it looks like. I got this in my BoxyCharm as well. It's really pretty. I'm keeping that one. Next, I had this one from e.l.f. Cosmetics. This is the blush prime infused, something like that. I only have this shade, but I would definitely want to get more shades. I don't know if you're able to see the color. There it is. It's really pretty, kind of like a peach color. And this is in the shade Always Cheeky. And last blush that I have is this little one from Gigi Gorgeous. This is in the shade, this is another collaboration this is the same collaboration that Gigi Gorgeous did with Ipsy. I really like this blush. It's really pretty. So you can see it's a really peach color. So yeah, so I don't know. I didn't do too well with this blushes, but it's okay. It's kind of like I just wanna like show you my collection, what I have with my blushes and my bronzers too. So, and I just got rid of some of the blushes that I think that I don't use no more, and just get rid of that one. Okay, so I got rid of this. Okay, so let me show you. I got rid of this one. This is the Fenty Beauty stick that they should have. This blush is really dry. It definitely has some color, but it's really dry, so whenever you want to blend it out, it doesn't blend. It kind of like, it's hard to blend out because it's kind of dry. So I don't like that about this, so I'm gonna get rid of this one. And also like the color is really too orangey, so I don't like that one. And next I'm gonna be declaring this one for Note. This was a really it's a pretty color, don't get me wrong. I really like this kind of colors for blush, but the thing about this blush, I don't like how bulky it is. So, and I don't use it that much, even though it's a pretty color. I don't use it that much, so I'm gonna be declaring that one. Next, I'm gonna be declaring this one from BH Cosmetics. This bronzer is really old, like it's pretty old, so it's really good. I don't think if BH Cosmetics have this bronzer, still have this bronzer, so for that reason I just wanna get rid of it. Next, I had this one from Gigi Gorgeous. This one is not something that I like, just because like the undertone is kind of like a cool tone undertone, and I like more a warm bronze than a cool bronze, so that's why I'm declaring that one. And next, I got this one from Miley. I don't know how to say this brand, but this is how it looks like. It has kind of like different colors, but only three of these are bronzers, and the set kind of like a highlighter. This is kind of like, when you mix together, it's kind of like a really luminous bronzer. I like a luminous bronzer, but not too much. Like, this is too much highlighter that we have going on around this, so I don't use too much, and I don't like it, so I'm gonna get rid of that. So that's pretty much everything that I'm going to get rid of it. I know it's not too much, but this video was more like to showing you what I have and go through my stuff and see what I can get rid of it, so I can have more space for new makeup that I get in my subscription boxes, so I don't have too much makeup that I'm gonna be using. So yeah, so that's pretty much everything that I have for you guys today. Hope you like this video, hope you like this decluttering, showing you my collections. So I definitely have my highlighter decluttering too. I'm gonna be put it up here if you wanna go and check it out. So yeah, so that's pretty much everything. Hope you have a nice day. Thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you in my next video. Bye guys.